Welcome, Robert, or Robert, or Robert. No
Both
problem.
works.
You have a universal name. Everyone knows your name. No problem how to pronounce it.
It is.
Yes, great. Today's guest from our family circle, because Robert is working in Messe München society and community, and I want to say welcome to the platform to tell about Messe München performance and growth line. Can you say something about your personal career in Messe München?
Yes, first of all, thank you very much for having me and giving me the opportunity to introduce a bit more what you're doing at Messe München with our trade shows. Yes, I'm with Messe München almost for 9 years now. So really was part of the development of the recent years in our transport logistic cluster. When I started, we but we had the show, of course, in Munich. We had the event in Shanghai and the yearly basis in Turkey, of course. And since then we did grow and have much more locations in the world where we run events. And that was a pretty cool experience, and I'm very happy to be part of that journey.
Thank you. If you can compare the network of Messe München to the 9 years ago and today, what kind of map we are seeing in the globe from the distribution channels or network, fair performance? What is the real picture from Messe München now in global level?
Well, in the past it was for all clusters and all different topics we have in our portfolio, it was more focusing on the so-called BRIC states, Brazil, Russia, India, China. Nowadays we are also more open for other regions in the world, where our customers are, where they need a platform to meet. So yeah, the latest thing we did as transport logistic was, or the newest thing was in Singapore, which is now a very important market for us as Messe München as well. We have a subsidiary there, is running several shows, and just 2 weeks back we had the launch and inaugural event of Transport Logistics Southeast Asia, which was a very nice success and really well attended by exhibitors and visitors. And yeah, it's due to the shifts of supply chains worldwide that people need also other corridors to Southeast Asia, not only through China and the uncertainties there. It seems like Singapore is a very good hub for exploring new markets with our customers and for us. So it was, it shifted. Brazil is becoming more and more important for other clusters. We go a bit more north in the Americas. We run an event in Miami, Transport Logistic Americas, and yeah, next year we will also do a smaller kind of conference in Latin Americas, and we'll go to Panama actually.
Great. We can see Messe München in every point of all continents almost.
Yeah, it was the beginning. Yeah,
yes.
Of course, for us as company and also for this special topic of transport logistic exhibitions, it is. And every 2 years, a lot of people meet in Munich, and we are very honored that they have it in their calendars as the date fixed and the must-attend event in the world for the logistics industry. So, yeah. As you know, and you have been there as well in May this year, it was a super success after 2 years, or that's actually it was 4-year break of the COVID pandemic, to have all people back in Munich, and yeah, it was received very well. We had more than 75,000 people during the 4 show days, more than 2,000 exhibitors. The 10 exhibition halls were fully booked and yeah, really fully stocked with people. So that was that was great experience, and we were more than happy to have all the community back in Munich.
Great. In your view, what's the role of such kind of fairs in specifically for logistics sector? Because as I see, or everyone agree about that, the participants are so eager to join such kind of platforms. What do you think about the role of or mission of such kind of fairs or logitrans, for example?
Well, of course, I'm from the organizers, so I have a
course.
very positive view on exhibitions. But I have to say, and we experienced in just the last 2 or 3 years. In the beginning of the pandemic, a lot of people were saying, okay, we will not attend any live events in the future. We don't need this trade shows, conferences anymore. We can do everything very online. But what we now see after everything comes back to normal, people want to meet. People need those platforms, and especially in the logistics sector, it's not a product event, a product show. It's about networks. It's about personal relationships. People need to meet. People need to discuss, and sometimes need a bit more time than just the 30 minutes which are maybe scheduled in a Teams meeting. It's just, we really want to work together, so I have to know who's on the other side of the table, how they understand my product, my needs, my demands, and that's why it's so important to meet on site on a physical space. And especially here in Istanbul, the feedback we got from our exhibitors very often is it's so convenient for us to be at such an event, because all our customers are coming, potential customers, new customers, but of course also the existing customers. And instead of going to all the different facilities of our customers and meet them there, we can invite them to our booth and be the hosts and invite them to coffee, drinks, tea, snacks, and maybe some little party in the later afternoon. And this is really the sense of being at a trade show. And I see, as told you, our network is growing, and we see there's some demands in different regions of the world. Yeah, at the end we are human beings. We want to meet, and that's why it works.
Yes, you are an economist, and from your perspective, what kind of added value can any company get from such a exhibition, from your point of view? Is that minor or major effect to give some value? Because they can market, they can tell their services, they can meet face-to-face conversation. From an economist point of view, what is the impact of such kind of events?
Well, at the end, the impact of an event for an exhibitor is always what is the exhibitor doing out of it? So you are here for 3 days, for example, at Logitrans exhibiting. It's very important to prepare yourself as an exhibitor, to invite people to your booth, to have in Turkey someone who's speaking Turkish language, or in China someone who's fluent in China, to have someone at your booth to translate, to be a good host so that you can talk, of course. So it needs some preparation. It needs also some afterwards. You have to do the wrap up, to follow up contacts, and to be in Istanbul on a very regular basis, to really show I'm interested, I want to do business here. But I think the best proof of concept is, and to see what value added a trade show could bring, is those returning customers. They do spend money, of course, on the show floor, on their booth, on their side events, and they only would do it if they see value in being here. And yes, we talk to a lot of companies, of course, and they say, for us it's market entry. If you're a first-time exhibitor, that's the easiest way to meet the people you want to meet. We have several thousand people during the 3 days on the show floor who are eager to do business and have some transportation needs or any other logistics questions. And if you are there, you can answer them. Others, you don't have any chance to meet them. And this is also what we experienced in the digital world, that there are no meetings by coincidence, by chance. It's always only I can meet people I already know. Here it's just I step from the stage maybe and meet someone I never met before because they saw me on the stage and they have a question. Oh, Robert, you're going to this and that country for a show, and we can get in touch and discuss. This is what happens at trade shows, at conferences, at live events, and this is why I think it brings value to the exhibitors, definitely.
Of course, the role of Turkey as a logistic hub in this region are increasing. From your perspective, the next logitrans should be more important for the participants, and as you see or as you observe, there are so many companies who wants to join the fair, but the space are limited, of course, and the managers of the logitrans, of course, trying to expand their space to be service. How do you see the logistic importance of Turkey as a regional hub?
I also can quote exhibitors I'm talking to, and of course things I read about Turkey and data we get from certain institutes. I think there was a strong development and positive development in Turkey on logistics in the recent years. It's always quoted the importance of the connection, the bridge between Asia and Europe, and nowadays it becomes more and more important due to worldwide challenges we see. Turkey can really prove this role and he can be very important. We see more and more Turkish companies going out of Turkey and conquering the world, so to say. Of course, major airlines, logistics service providers, international companies are investing here and also doing M&A projects here, acquiring Turkish companies, vice versa. So it's really like what we see all around the world. So it's not different. It's just what we see and how business works and what people like. And the market itself with more than 80 million people is interesting. People consume, people buy, people want to travel. This all helps, of course, or needs logistics services. But it's a production hub, it's a transshipment hub. It's really what the blueprint of a logistics hub, so to say. It's interesting, and this is what we also see at the show. More and more Turkish companies are coming, a lot of international companies. The demand from the international side is growing. When it comes to the next edition, of course, always the next edition is the most important one. This is clear. The venue here, I like it a lot. I think it's a very good venue. It's bright. There are no columns. It's very good, accessible from the Asian side, from major sightseeing points. So it's also interesting for the internationals, of course. So we will see what we can do next year if we have a chance to expand. But sometimes it's also good to know that you have a healthy show, that everybody is happy who's there, and let's see what we can do next year. But I'm very confident that we can deliver another very good logitrans show.
Great to hear that. My question was about next year's fair, but you said something. Can you outline your messages to the participants or potential exhibitors for the next year fair? Can you look at the camera and we want to hear your message?
For logitrans or for all our events we do worldwide?
For logitrans.
For logitrans.
Next year's edition, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You're more than welcome for logitrans 2024. You should not miss the opportunity to get new contacts, to get in touch with people, and of course enjoy the beautiful city of Istanbul, the nice food, the nice people. So see you there in November 2024.
Thank you so much, Robert.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Andrew.
As a family member, of course.
It's really true.
I hope next year will be much more greater, like this year. Do you have specifically impression about this year's fair? What did you say different or more encouraging things, maybe?
Well, when we started to plan this show and we got the applications from exhibitors, we were wondering how can we give more space to people and to exhibitors, and it was really in the very beginning, oh no, it's not possible, and suddenly you find solutions like this one. This little stage and conference area was integrated in the show at a different space, and now it's in the entrance area. The check-in is outside in front of the full area here. So it's really every time about how can we make it better, make it more beneficial to our exhibitors, to the visitors. So this is actually at the end what surprised me most, that we were able to make it different from the last edition, bigger, more international. That's probably the biggest success.
Yes, we will close the fair today under a sunny day.
Yes.
I hope next year will be much more sunnier.
I hope so too.
This year, more than.
Hopefully. We are 1 week later, so this we have to keep in mind. But hopefully still the beautiful Istanbul weather will be around us. That would be awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.